Daily video for October the 2nd. What a start to the October 1st. We got lots to talk about, folks. Look, all through September, just looking at the charts and following geopolitics for this many years, we're talking 20 plus years I've been looking at geopolitics. Like I said, it's like a sport for me. I know it's sad to say, but it's something I'm just intrigued in. Instead of people watching sports, I tend to read and connect dots. I watch sports once in a while, but geopolitics really is something that I've always been intrigued of. Just world events, because that could affect the market if certain triggers happen. Now, the market has been accustomed to war, and I'd probably say the last 10 years, it doesn't affect it. Like I said, if these markets were back like before 10 years ago, there'd be circuit breakers left and right. People that have been trading for quite a long time know that. They would just not take the risk. They just sell everything. Things have changed. As I said, as markets change, you need to change. But I did say that there's a lot of triggers out there, and I've been seeing these footprints, especially bazooka blocks within the futures market, which we have in real time. They're babies. They're beautiful. Dark pool sniper tools. You got a good tool there, folks, and I highly recommend you guys get it because you have no idea what you're missing out. Of course, there's a learning curve to it, but with the pivot indicators, it's like it's a beauty. But anyways, just goes to example. Look at this right here to the lower band where moves tend to terminate. Hopefully you guys can see that wick. It wicked my lower band and boom! I did say yesterday, we got 66.50 as support, 66 strong support. Now it didn't get there, but I was looking for a long. You could see in the daily video yesterday, I was like, look, this is a shake of the tree. I personally think these are buys. This is yesterday. Go look at the video. The bar is above all these. I said oil is going to do a shake like they did silver and skyrocket it. I see the signs of it. And, you got to move down from here. Boom. Right? So it needs follow through, though. It's not out of the water yet, but it's looking pretty good. This is the sort of candle wick that I wanted to see for a turnaround, and we got it today, right on October 1st. What's kind of strange is yesterday Powell had a meeting with some reporter or whatever. You're telling me that's not planned? It's like he didn't mention anything about a port strike, nothing about the Middle East. Oh, nothing. Not even the reporter asked him, like, don't you see any concerns in the Middle East? Maybe with oil. Don't you see any concerns with the port going on strike? Nothing. No questions. He just wanted to make his legacy because he's obviously not going to be voted in if Trump wins. And maybe he sees something and he wanted to get in front of it, which is the day before. And, everything's hanky-danky. Everything's okay. Everything's looking good. I just can't buy it. I have to turn it off. I don't even care what they say, to be honest. Look, everything's in the charts. I've always said everything is in the charts. I respect macro traders out there. No disrespect to you guys. But if you're a good chartist, as I said on many times before, if you're a good chartist, everything is in your chart. Everything, buying and selling in the particular security. I don't even need to compare a chart to another chart or to another currency. Everything is in the chart if you're a good chartist. Everything. It's in the charts. You just got to know how to do it. And it takes time. So, oil hitting my lower band said, look, they're shaking the tree. I think they're going to pop this. And they popped it with a bang. And it went to my B pivot. Didn't clip it to the tick. It hit my blue line right to the tick. I don't know if you can see that wick there. But the wick to the bottom band where moves tend to terminate kind of here. They went there. I said, I wouldn't be surprised yesterday. They come trip these stops and it holds 66 and then it goes. So we got the setup here. It's above these bazooka blocks in futures, which I wanted to see. I did say those were, in my opinion, buying, shaking the tree like they do with silver. This is gamed. And if you know how they play the games, you can maneuver these markets in between levels. Like I said, watching the particular security that you watch, you get to pick up on things that other people don't. So what am I looking at? I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm bullish oil. I told you dips, they're going to shake the tree. I like that. Now they could definitely come shaking again tomorrow. There are going to be tons of headlines coming in October. Tons of lines to trap the markets. I could just see it coming, especially with the port. They're going to make a deal. When you see that, they're close to a deal. They're close to a deal because they're going to try to space this out. But I think after a week or two, I'm going to be talking about ES right after this. But I think in a week or two, it's going to really hit the fan. But I think it's going to start creeping in now. But there's going to be headlines, false headlines left and right of deals made and no source to it. And they're all going to be traps. I think, like I've said before, I think October is chaos. I know it sounds bad, but I think Trump wants a clean slate. Just like when Trump was in power, oil went to -20. He had a hand in that. I told you guys he had a hand in it. He's good friends with the Saudi prince. He speaks to Putin. That's my personal opinion. Could he make oil go ballistic? And could the Fed stop it? No. No. Plunge protection team's going to have a hard time with that. I think he knows that. He's probably been coached. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm speculating. It's like watching a football game. We haven't seen the price. You know I trade levels. But I'm speculating just before a sports game, a football game, and you're giving reasons why that team's going to win. I'm giving reasons why I think oil is going to go ballistic. Now, it already started some sort of move, but it's not out of the water yet. Maybe we wake up one day and it's up $10. Hey, it went up quite a bit today from the 60s. Oil is moving $4 moves here. This is big. I told you, we're going into the seasonality of oil. It likes to move, boy. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a T target hit at $74 on oil. As long as $70 stays intact, which is another 70 cents lower, I'm looking for that T target hit, $74.15, $74. And above that, I'm looking for 76. And above that sweet spot of 77.90, 78, top of my band, I think it gets here. I think it might even slosh the T, depending if there is some sort of other trigger. Now, if Israel retaliates because, happy anniversary of October 1st of, me calling watch October, watch oil. I've been saying it for a couple weeks. This looks gamed. Now, if I'm right, and I said Iran's going to hit Israel, a lot of people told me not going to happen, not going to happen. Thank God you're not my geopolitical advisor. Well, what just happened right now? Huh? Should I retweet? Oh, your post. Oh, it's not going to happen. What do you think they're going to do? Sit back and get the shots left and right? These are people that watch, Katy Perry and shit like that. You know what I mean? These are the type of people I'm dealing with. I don't even waste my time replying to these people. These people are sheep. They walk around the streets like nothing's going to happen. These are the people that get slaughtered in these markets. And that's why, about 85 to 90% don't make it. It's because people like this, they walk around like nothing's happening. And they, I don't know where not happen. Well, what just happened today? What are you going to say to that? Now they're going to go out and delete their tweets. You know who I'm talking to. Right? And now something happened. Now you're stuck short oil and you're getting squeezed. Right? Well, you guys can get out. Imagine institutions in those funds. If this continues to go, I think it does. Look at my upper band. Upper band turned up. Lower band hit the lower band. To the tick, as you can see. To the tick, and look at that candle. To the tick. And we're closed above the bazooka blocks. And that's what I wanted to see yesterday. As you can see in the daily video on oil, I wanted to get a close above these bazooka blocks. We got it. Now what happens? Upper band up, hit the blue to the tick. I think we're going higher. As I said, if the L pivot hits my line in the sand, which UVIX hit the line in the sand and got destroyed, but I think they're going to take it out. I'm going to talk about that next. We're looking for $74, $74.15. If it breaks 74, $74.15, I'm looking for that sweet spot, boy. And what's that sweet spot? 79 to 78. I am now, and I'm long. Look at my wife. My wife went long. USO. Congratulations, Pivot Queen, baby. Right in the morning before the move even happened. Down here, she said, our swing model, our unmatched swing model flagged. IWM short got killed right before it. We're green. USO long, back in. Remember, we made a couple cents. She got out. It got even lower now. Went long, and she's nice and green. You can move to entry on the USO. And the unmatched swing model caught it and bullish. Dips to be bought in oil, bullish oil. Let's move on to ES.